Oh,
He's got it.
Maybe you know.
let's go! Yo, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Did he just turn into a Super Saiyan? What the fuck? What is going on? So I've finally done it. I've finally beaten my copyright situation. Now, I'm just now finding out this morning. So I have a blue moon out just to celebrate, you know? So, I do want to tell you on how this whole thing went down behind the scenes. Since I'm not being taken to court, I can now possibly tell you some more further details. But I will be keeping full names out, full information out in terms of, like, you know, privacy, you know, keeping the respect of privacy. So, firstly, I would like to state out that it has been a long month. I've gotten stricken, I would say at the start of August, around like August 6th, somewhere around there. It was before I was supposed to leave out of the state. I'm glad that this whole thing has now been completely resolved. I would say that I've tried seeking help from other members of the community, but of course, due to my size, no one really knows who I am, so of course that will result in no one really caring about fair use, especially what's going on behind the scenes right now. Well, at least what happened after a few days of being stricken down. I've issued out a counter notification. After a couple hours landing in Jersey, you know, being out of town, of course, being on vacation, having to think about copyright and all that sort of thing. So that was my main priority after landing in Newark. So I would say the minute I landed in Newark, I started coming up with many statements to basically like what I could say in the counter notification. And of course, I think I've said the following, where it's like, this takedown is illegal. This is considered fair use. I've used imagery where it is transformative, that sort of thing, you know, just basic points, so that way, hopefully, that'll prove to YouTube that I'm in the right, because if I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not sure if they've even watched the video in the first place, you know, they just saw that, like, the person's face, and then just completely wiped me off the website for like a few weeks. After putting out that notification to the company, I tried to get a direct contact. So I was like, you know, let me just go ahead and go through the middleman, see what YouTube can do for me, you know, and to help me get in contact with these folks. Here's what they responded on Monday, the following Monday after landing in Newark. Hi there. On behalf of working on the blank family, you know, because this is the person's, like, family name, trying to remove the videos of their now deceased son. You uploaded a video on their son who has since taken his life due to traumatic experience relating to online bullying, which has devastated this family. We have been working closely with YouTube to remove all these videos, thus you can see by us searching various alias names Alex uploaded under. I asked that we work this out. We are happy to let you counter-strike and then remove the video yourself, or we can spend the money filing this in court and have it removed. We would rather have the first thing happen. It will save time and money, and means the family will not have to be directly involved, and we can continue this for them. Please get back to me before midnight, Greenwich Mean Time, so that we can work this out on the finer details. Now, because they're in Greenwich Mean Time, they're in the UK. That's where the troll is based out of. He was based in the UK. So I've been doing some deductive research here, you know, finding out, like, if the personality of Jared, see, I forgot the last name already. See, this is how crazy, like, this whole thing is, you know. It made me forget about this thing 4 years ago. You know, I forgot Jared Milton. There we go. So I look up Jared Milton's real name, as provided by the person who emailed me, Jamie. Look up Alex Blank obituary. Nothing came up of the sorts. Especially no one who looked exactly like him. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so what if this could be a hoax, you know? And it's just basically maybe Jared working closely with somebody who could take these videos down. Because when I've been looking up Jared Milton, like, commentary videos, they're still up. Especially with this old series, called Feeding the Trolls back in the day. That series is still up, like with Jared Milton's face and everything, and he's made more videos on him than I did. I've only made one. Pyro made two. You know, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, so maybe they must have failed in their ventures of taking down those videos. So they basically got someone who's much smaller than those creators who have talked about Jared Milton and just got him completely stricken down. I looked up the obituary, nothing came up. I was very skeptical about it first. You know, they're trying to play me up in terms of emotions. They're trying to, you know, make it seem like it's not an illegal takedown. You know, this is like they make it seem like it's a case of cyberbullying rather than actual copyright law. You know, it would have been within their right to take it down for maybe harassment and bullying by YouTube's community guidelines, but they didn't do that particular strike. They did not report me in that sort of way. They reported me for copyright, a complete direct re-upload with no transformative elements whatsoever. And they did it pretty much illegally. And now that I've pretty much fought back in the emails, they're now saying that like they're just the guy's dead. And we have to get this video taken down. You know, because the family is devastated, which sure, I can understand that for sure. But come on, man. You didn't have to do an illegal takedown for that. You didn't have to do that. I know what you're thinking, okay? Dude, this makes you look like a complete jerk. You're not thinking about it rationally here. I mean, look, I definitely feel bad, for sure. But at the same time, like, it's all about principle for me, you know? It sucks that he's gone, but he can't be doing illegal means to take a video down. You know, it's the principle behind that. You know, there have been several options for them to at least have me take it down. Contacting me via email, comment, whatever it may be, or reporting for community guidelines. That way, YouTube will send me a notification saying, hey, this might be counted as harassment, maybe take it down. Sure. And then that's just my perspective on it, you know. It may make me look like a jerk, and I'm sorry, but I'm going based off of law here, you know. I'm not trying to deal with any headaches in terms of, you know, what I make. You know, I don't want it to come down to that. I respond, and according to that, so I say, good evening. I'll remove the video as soon as you get the strike removed. I greatly appreciate you responding to my counter notification as soon as possible. Be hearing from you soon. And then Jamie responds with, hi. I've contacted YouTube and asked them to remove the strike on the video. Please keep me updated when this is removed with screenshots of the video being removed. I appreciate your collaboration on this. Thanks, Jamie. So, I've waited. Days and days and days passed on, especially while I was on vacation. I was very antsy to, you know, basically wait for this strike to get removed. They did not remove the strike manually on their own accord. It took them 3 weeks to basically hit me back up with a reply. If not 3, then 2. Up to 2 weeks. I had to wait up to 10 to 14 business days for them not to respond in order for the strike to be removed. And of course, on August 26th, the strike was removed. I was like, oh, thank the Lord. I have no more drama to deal with now. I can now probably get back to something. I can now concentrate on something that's worth my time. So now that everything is back the way it was, I've gotten rid of the video because for one, that commentary video was actually kind of cringe. For two, they might come back to probably knock me down a notch, but hopefully that does not happen. And I can now focus my energy on something much different. I feel good. I feel good about this. I'm actually glad that I can get back to focusing on, you know, moving forward with my life in terms of making either content or being at work. So no more stressing about copyright law, because I can't afford to go to court. I don't think anybody can.